Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with another layout. Now this was using a page kit that I put together several months ago and I thought it was high time to use it. I went into my photo stash and found a couple of pictures that kind of had those pinkish tones to it because this had a lot of pink tones. And I found two photos and they were both from my last New York trip, which was in 2018, and they were both of Carlo's Bakery. This was a page kit that was filled with scraps, and I love scrapping with scraps. So I went through and I found a few of the scraps that I'm going to use as part of my background, and then I had some scraps as far as my cardstock, and I'm going to mat my photos. I did cut my photos down to 4x4, and then I cut those squares at 5x5, and I'm going to make a cluster of 4 of those squares. And as you can tell, they don't really stand out against that pale pink. So I'm going to remount those pieces of pattern paper on this bright pink cardstock. Now, one of these pattern papers was words, and what I do when I want to use a pattern paper that has a lot of words in it and it doesn't really fit the theme, like the words on this reminded me of, like, it was probably from a Valentine's Day collection or something like that, so the words didn't really fit the theme very well. So what I ended up doing was putting the pattern paper upside down so that it really looks just like random words and your eye can't really focus on them because the pattern paper is upside down. So it's really just decoration. So now that I have sort of the base of my layout figured out, then I start playing with the embellishments that were within this page kit. And while I'm doing that, let's chat a little bit about how all of you are making out. This is week 5 of self-isolation for us, and we've even taken it like one step further. Is my husband used to be the one that would go get the groceries, and now what we're doing is whatever we can purchase online. So you make an order online and then you do curbside pickup. So I don't know if that's a possibility for you, but I would look into that. And where I purchase my groceries, it's called Superstore, and I can check out with one item in my cart and then I can pick my time. And then once my time is picked and I've checked out, I can make changes to my order up to 48 hours before you actually pick it up. Like I have an order that we're going to pick up Saturday morning, and I can make changes to my order till tonight, which is Wednesday at midnight. And a lot of our grocery stores and places like Walmart, they're not charging extra for them to pack your groceries. I think they would rather you are not in the store, because then it's keeping the employees safe and it's keeping everybody safe. The reason we decided to do that was the last time a few weeks ago that my husband ended up going to get the groceries. He was gone for 5 hours, and we were like, that's just too long to be out there and be exposed. So by doing curbside pickup, we're able to still get all the groceries that we need, and then we just drive up, you call, and then they bring the groceries out to you. It's amazing. Now, the only store that he's still going to need to go to, because there's a lot of stuff that we have to buy in bulk, is Costco. But he's finding that Costco is very good as far as not a lot of people in the store. They're limiting the amount of people going into the store. But not only that, the aisles are bigger and he doesn't have to stay there as long. The list is much shorter. And the regular grocery store is where, the list was much longer. I mean, he always had a list. He always knew what he was going for, but he had to stay in the store longer. So what are some of the changes that if you guys done to make it so that, to make sort of your life safer and easier, I guess. Another thing we've done is we started our walks again, and we live out in the country, so there's not like big groups of people. Like, we're basically the only ones walking on a road, and even if we meet someone, it's on the other side of the road and they're at least 25 feet away from us, but at least we're getting some sunshine that way. We are doing some FaceTime with Mason. My husband started doing like a hockey drill with him. It was something that his hockey team, like the AAA hockey team, sent to them, to kind of stay active and fit until hopefully hockey will start again. So him and Mason are doing Facebook Live and doing those exercise through online. I am definitely reading quite a few books. I think I'm on book 9 this month, so I'm making sure that I spend quite a bit of time reading. I think this is going to be so hard on people's mental health, so make sure that, I know we can't socialize the way we normally do, but make sure that you socialize, even if it's through, Facebook groups and joining Facebook Lives and, chatting and that sort of interaction, because I think we all need that as, human beings. So I truly, truly hope that you're able to stay safe. And if you're an essential worker and you're in the throes of this, I just personally want to say thank you so much for everything that you do. And I hope that you are remaining safe. Another thing that I found that has really helped us is a week before, we were self-isolating, we did end up getting a new puppy. And that puppy has certainly brought a lot of life in our home and has made us really laugh and has brought a lot of joy in our life. The type of puppy we got was a border collie, and if you know anything about border collies, you know that they are super active and they keep you busy. They want to play all the time, but he's got such a personality and is truly making us laugh, but we have to watch him all the time because he gets into mischief. The puppy is just a little over 3 months old, so it's like having a toddler in the house. So he's definitely keeping us busy. But I definitely see it as a blessing that we got him exactly a week before all this started, and I think it's helped us through this time very much so. Now, before I wrap this up, I just want to remind you that I've had several people ask me if I could put my classes on for sale, because there's so many people that are staying home and they wanted to be able to get the classes and have something to do. So the classes are still on for 50%, and there is also some embellishments. And when you get to the store, you see a spot where it says embellishments. So if you click on that, you'll just see the embellishments. And if you click on classes, then you'll just see the classes. So the classes are 50% off and the embellishments are 25% off. So this page came together super quickly. I had it done in 22 minutes, and I totally account it to the fact that I had a page kit, I had a plan when I started putting this page together. So I thought today that I would just take some time and ask everybody how they're doing. So please let me know in the description box below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.